Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see vote without violence, vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say vote without violence, vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say all we want for vote without violence, all we want for sin, all we want for vote without violence. Till the end they say all we want for sin, all we want for sin, all we want for sin. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see vote without violence, vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say vote without violence, vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say all we want for vote without violence, all we want for sin, all we want for vote without violence. Till the end they say all we want for sin, all we want for sin, all we want for sin. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see vote without violence, vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say vote without violence, vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say all we want for vote without violence, all we want for sin, all we want for vote without violence. Till the end they say all we want for sin, all we want for sin, all we want for sin. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see vote without violence.
Alright, Fambul them, good afternoon and welcome to the program Current Events where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. We where they bring the program to you. Me your name na Amadu Esba.
And me your name na Ezekiel Amadu Koroma.
Okay, today inside the program, we want to look at what's in the happen now we continue at present, like now. We get to reporters them where they on the streets of Freetown, we get for the sending reports them on what's in the happen at the streets of Freetown as they get for day into different engagements them with the public and outside there. And then today inside the program, the most current information right now that the ECSL don't finally announce the results for the Paramount Chief Members of Parliament for 2023. We'll go for talk about that inside the program. And don't forget, say, you yourself go be part of this program here, so by way where you go send your text message to the number where they shown at the screen, or you call we. We've been earlier talk on to earlier said today. We don't realize saying that through WhatsApp and people can send them messages and also call. So now we always alert. Feel free for call and make your own inputs na the program. The program they continue and no go no side. We go for a short break and can start the discussion.
Vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say vote without violence, vote All we want for sin, all we want for sin. TD and they say, all we want for sin. All we want for sin, all we want for sin. Now not the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony.
Alright, Fambo, then if you just join with the program where you watch current events when it comes to you on TDN Africa Media. Remember, say yourself can be part of this program by way where you go send your text message to the number where they shown on the screen, or you drop your comments now we comment section as we go read them out as the program they go. And like we did say earlier on, we want to talk about current issues, things that will just happen now we country mama salon or any side across the world. We want to talk about now this program so, and we want to focus on two things today. One, we reporters them get for filing report, as then they hope for go get engagements with the general public on what's in the happen around the election development or so. So they will get for filing the report, then they, as soon as the program continue, fine one. And we also want to look at the just announced declaration of results for paramount chief members of parliament inside this year 2023. We'll get for read the press release out to fumble them and then announce the names of the paramount chief according to the districts. My colleague Ezekiel go do that now.
All right, fumble them. Welcome again once more to the program Current Affairs. I will read the press release where ECS seldom pulled, and this is not the release. Declaration of results for the conduct of paramount chief members of parliament, PCMB, election held on Saturday 20 May 2023. In exercise of the powers conferred upon me by section 33, 72, and 74, Roman number 1A of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act number 6 of 1991, and pursuant to section 98 to 101 of the Public Act, Act 2022, Act number 17 of 2022, the Electoral Commission for nominations for the paramount chief members of parliament elections were held from 31st Friday, March to Saturday, 1st April 2023 in the following district. Number 1, East Region, District Kailau, Kenema, Kono. Number 4, Northern Region, Bambali, Falaba, Kanadugu, Tonkolili, Cambia, and Western Region, Karene, Putloko, and the Southern Region, Bo, Bond, Moyamba, Pujo. After closure of candidates' nomination for the paramount chief members of parliament in Kailau, Kono, Karene, Tonkolili, Putloko, Bo, Moyamba district, one candidate went through the process successfully. For paramount chief members of parliament, resulted in only one candidate remaining each of the said district. The paramount chief members of the parliament elections were therefore conducted in the respective chiefdom headquarters towns on Saturday, 20th May 2023 in the following districts. 1, Northern Region, District Bombali, Falaba. 3, Northwest, Cambia. 4, South, Bond, and Pujong. Candidate Agent, National Observer, Office of the National Security, ONS, and the media observed the paramount chief members of parliament elections conducted at the polling station in respective chiefdoms headquarters. The Sierra Leone police provided that the required security. Analysis of the result. PCMB, Bambali District. Analysis of the results for the PCMB elections in Bambali District is as follows. 23 polling stations results were entered into the results database, representing 100% of all the polling stations in the district. The voter turnout was 2,702 out of a voter register of 6,900, giving a percentage turnout of 39.2%. The total number of valid vote cast was 2,584. There were 118 invalid votes, representing 4.3%, 4.337% of the total vote cast. The results are as follows. Bambali District, 2 paramount chiefs, members of the parliament candidates contested the elections as follows. North, Region North, District Bambali, name of candidates, PC Kalawa III, Salifu Mana, PC Kewa III, Kande Baba. Total valid votes obtained, PC Kalawa III, Salifu Mana obtained 954 votes, securing 36.9%. PC Kewa III, Kande Baba secured 1,630, attained 63.1%. Falaba District, analysis of the results for the PC elections in Falaba District is as follows. 22 police stations results were entered into the result database, representing 100% of all polling stations in the district. The voter turnout was 4,229 out of the voter registered of 6,150, giving a percentage turnout of 68.8%. The total number of the valid vote cast was 4,017. There was 212 invalid votes, representing 5.0% of the total vote cast. The results are as follows. 6 paramount chief members of parliament candidates contested the elections as follows. Region North, District Falaba, name of candidates. PC Jawara III, Mengasuri, Concord, secured 879 votes obtained, 21.9%. PC Kamara II, Alaji Fenda Modu, secure 268 total of valid votes obtained and 6.6%. PC Mara II, Mohamed Sayo BG Ballet, 421 total valid votes obtained, 10.5%. PC Mara III, To Shaku TTN Konkula, 1,184 total valid votes obtained, 29.5%. PC Samura IV, Mega Salifu Salito, Doctor, 700 total valid votes obtained, 17.4%. Cambia District, Analysis of the results for PCMB election in Cambia District is as follows. 32 polling stations results were entered into the result database, representing 100% of all polling stations in the district. The vote turnout was 5,801 out of the voter register of 9,200, given a percentage turnout of 65.0%. The total number of valid vote cast was 5,636. There was 345 invalid votes, representing 5.8% of the total vote cast. The results are as follows. 2 paramount chiefs, members of parliament candidates contested the elections are as follows. Region Northwest, District Cambia, name of candidates PC Ba the 4th by Farama Tasbubu, 3,479 total valid votes obtained, 61.7%. PC Kaba, Sedu Kande, 2,157 total valid votes obtained, 38.3%. Bond District. Analysis of the result for PCMB elections in Bond District is as follows. 21 polling stations results were entered into the result database, representing 100% of all polling stations in the district. The total turnout was 4,852 out of voter registered of 5,900, giving a percentage turnout of 82.1%. The total number of valid vote cast was 4,736. There was 106 invalid votes, representing 2.2% out of the total vote cast. The results are as follows. 3 paramount chief members of parliament candidates contested the elections are as follows. Region South, District Bond, name of candidates PCBO Prince Lansana, 2,374 total valid votes obtained, 50.1%. PC Kaipumu Alex JJ Mother, 1,432 total valid votes obtained, 30.2%. PC Sheriff Ali Badara, 930 total valid votes obtained, 19.6%. Pujon District. Analysis of the results for the PCMB elections in Pujon District is as follows. 33 polling stations results were entered into the result database, representing 100% of all polling stations in the district. The voter turnout was 6,441 out of the voter register of 9,300, giving a percentage turnout of 69.3%. There was 146 invalid votes, representing 2.27% of the total vote cast. The results are as follows. 2 paramount chief members of parliament candidates contested the elections are as follows. Region South, District Pujon. Name of candidates PC Kebi III Brahma Victor CD, 4,914 total votes cast obtained, 78.1%. PC Suwa II, Lahai AK, 1,381 total valid vote obtained, 21.9%. In exercise, therefore, of the power conferred on it as an election commission for Sierra Leone by Section 33, 72, and 74(1)(a) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act Number 6 of 1991, and pursuant to Section 68 and 98 of the Public Elections Act 2022, Act Number 17 of the 2012, and Section 28 and 10 of the Paramount Chieftaincy Act 2009, Act Number 10 of the 2009, the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone hereby declare the following: who have pooled the highest number of valid vote cast duly elected Paramount Chief members of Parliament for their respective districts. Region North, District Bambali. Name of candidates: PC Kaiha II, Kande Baba, 1,630 total valid votes obtained, 63.1%. Falaba District, PC Mara III, Tor Seku, TTNK Fonkola, 1,851 total valid votes obtained, 29.5%. Northwest, Cambia District, PC Ba the fourth, by Farma Taz Bubu, 3,479 total valid votes obtained, 61.7%. Southern Region, Bond District, PCBO Prince Lansana, 2,374 total valid votes obtained, 61.7%. Southern Region, Pujon, PC Kekebi, the third, Brahma Victor CD, 4,914 total valid vote obtained.
All right, Fumble then. That's not been the list of Paramount Chief we finally don't succeed, and not been the press release. Then they will call it in the readout. So if not the I, not so in the I na Mr. Mohammed Kanawa Kone, in the Chief Electoral Commissioner and Chairman for the ECSL in the returning officer. And if family know earlier on, we've been telling us say inside we current events, we report them day na streets for give family them updates as to the preparedness, how prepared Makitsuma and then they for this coming election. And we reporters then they now on the streets of Freetown. And on the line now, we get Sylvia John. We will give you reports from the market. Hello, Sylvia, and welcome to the program.
Hello, me na Sylvia. Today we na see to be doing the people say on the upcoming election in preparedness and waiting the one to sell family. So I dey also with Makitsuma. We want to voice out the opinion about the election.
I'm in name Fatma Sagishi.
Madam Fatma, how come why you prepare? Why you tell family how you prepare for this election?
We prepare well because we don't want to see the next president will come. You know, it's not this they come or the next one will come. So they prepare for the election. And I dey talk to my brothers and sisters then at the nation. I dey talk to them, no put on no fighting, no brutal like we don't see the war. Wetin we don't see, how we dey kill brothers and sisters and prayer at the beg, at the
Hello, Sylvia, you get me?
they make no problem of it. And make the big one and the one that will be before. Make them not give it anything for no go. We go make the first brothers and sisters there. This land. No peaceful. No.
Well, Fambulem, now this Mama gets to stay. Over to you, Amadu.
All right, Sylvia, just for the benefit of viewers. Hello, Sylvia. All right, fumble them. Okay, Sylvia, we don't get you back. Just for the benefit of viewers, now who's saying that the current market rule in a day?
Within a Congo market area.
Okay, so how the environment feel like? What's in a sense so far from the market then?
Well, as this time marketplace, the market really kind of busy, but everybody there about the business and everybody very, very peaceful. And but Kuma the days where they say they want peaceful election. Some they fear to talk on camera, but yes.
Okay, so you mean the commitment to peace very loud?
Yes. They all the same. Whether not this president, whether not the next, all they want is a peaceful election during the
Okay, well, we will continue for the connect with Tuna while Tuna they get the one that we don't mind for talk to TDN Africa Media Live.
Thank you.
Thank you for filing in that report. All right, Famble, then if you just join the program where you watch a current event, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Members say yourself can be part of this program here, so by way where you can send your text message to the number where they shown on the screen, or you drop your comments in the comments section. Today, the current affairs, in the current event that the country in that the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone don't finally announce the paramount chief MPs. That's now the chiefs them where they for go represent then districts them and then region them. Now the next parliament we go get for form after the 2023 multi-tier election where we all the work towards. And Amadu, Ezekiel, we see how we don't able for get the ECSL finally don't pull this paramount chief MP results.
Yes, I think then supporters or then people here from then district there, then glad so much because I think they said they may want to see the list here come out. So I believe say the winners them we win the elections, the different paramount chiefs we win the elections. I think they're happy so much because waiting they want finally don't come out and well, let's say I don't win, therefore be certified by the body where conducts election. And then so much glad I believe so with their families and friends, even their supporters. But again, maybe this is an opportunity that we create for the family where they listen with, the districts that we represent, the Born, the Cambia, the Tonkolili we represented, where ECSA don't conduct elections. I think this is not the time this for make them call and tell me what's not the situation at the ground. Yeah. Well, we know whether there is any political interference, there is any or any fraud, or let me just tell me what's not how the process go, whether it's free and fair. I think this is not the possibility where TDN Africa Media don't create for the people them out there for make everybody read them all over the world. I think this is not the platform this way. Like we don't create for like make themselves make them voice known to the world. Yes, I believe that.
Yeah, like you said rightly, Ezekiel. It can be easy I mean, when we get election, small election or in a salon.
Exactly.
I mean, always you get forget outcry from people them we know end up for win. And like you say rightly, the program we watch na current event, and if anyone find a day we na chairmanship, then don't fortunate for be the one day we they elect for go sit down na parliament for represent on a chiefdom and districts them and on a region as well. Then we wish them good luck. But if you think you get any concern where you want for raise, then the phone line open, you can call me, you can drop your comments in the comment section as we go read them out in the program. We reporters then still there on the streets of Freetown, and today them find themselves the Makituman, the young arena, say that we want to find out from them for know how prepared them be for this multi-tier election when they come June 24th. And we also want to check and sound their opinion then, how prepared they be, especially for sensitize and picking them or stay away from violence during and after this election. For get their own views, we reported them at the market them now, and we get to reporter Ibrahim Momelamin Conte. We will find him this report now. Hello, Ibrahim, and welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. Hello, Amadu.
Yes, so for the benefit of the viewers, then we go explain for describe yourself on a day right now.
Exactly. We still there now, one of the famous markets in the market, even at the extreme end of the market. Don't go around and talk to people. Some of them willing to talk on camera. Before they come on camera, so we talk to them. They not be ready for facing the camera, but they talk say they ready for letting this elections happen. And nothing will stop them for vote when they see right time for them do. So that's the message to them they send. But as you said, we go and talk to the people, and we get one Makituma layer away, Zenia away right now, and this is really to talk. So the camera now will pick them along, talk to us more. Let the people in back to hello and welcome to TV in Africa Media. Yes, you know, one part of the market, this market, so they have also nothing from a large population of this country. So I will not say general elections in this country. Let's say I prepare for this election. This election, one peaceful election, whether win and here, whether loss here. Encourageable, not so Aya we have this for business. You can't do this of our own. You can't do our own this no. You no go to survive. Either win them here, either lose here. No one success. Go vote start. You either one vote for you now. Yes. Go vote for you start. And you see the emphasize on peaceful election. So waiting on a message, or waiting you people tell you or your family will around you. This message will send to them. Tell me, I don't want to do that. Elections. Tell me, let's see. What I'm ready, you're gonna visit sites in the farm, and I'll meet them. You vote. So you get any other message from Telecom Marketing and the audience to watch the program? Yes, I will tell me something like this one and say, yeah, I'm a salon, one day salon, maybe go, hello, and Amadu Ezekiel, that's not the message from one point Makituman in anti-Mary instead of go and say the message when you get from company Makituman and family is at large. Only two they want for these elections are peaceful, not to the other elections. Like elections, you must get winner and loser as well for them. So now one salon will get salon first, and that's the new message. And if they continue on it, how best
one of the things that again where people then go want for know since on a day na a market area the Makituma then get any wish where they make like where they go like foresee in the next governments where they come. When I don't ask them any question around that.
Yes, and then some of them will come once the camera they talk then tell me say instead of we should then get and we get a better economy. The economy will better pass this one with the presently. Where they able to get buy them, they able to do them business and ultimately until the crude dollar go up so the business all they get affected. But they want a government who will come and see to the strain and the only thing they want to a better economy for let them business go smoothly. That's the message they tell me.
All right. Well, we go continue for the turn the camera to now while sooner they discover una they get the one them we want for actually talk. All right, fumble them. That's now we reporter Ibrahim Conte. We filing that report the live as then they now the market so Freetown now Usai. Then they try for get the opinion of market women as to how prepared then they for this election year. So especially in the area of sensitizing and picking them for stay away from violence during and after the election. You know, Ezekiel, we don't see how we reporter then they interact with the Makituma and them, and we don't read all them voice them within the sending. You know, everybody seems for the only wish that for get peaceful, free, fair election.
Yeah, sure. Most of the interviews or most of the reporters, the interview where they make, everybody they preach peaceful election. And that's everybody they talk. Even that bad man where you know say it's a bad, where you go meet him, not the same message they preach. But again, the question is, we mean them for we get a peaceful elections, because looking at the atmosphere where they go on during the campaign, and on the social media, I see videos where the All People Congress been get the campaign bond. We see one of the member stone them. You know, so these are all issues. People can talk something, but they not actually practicalize them. So this now me fear. When you interview somebody, he go tell you say we want peace, but wait something come near them. And they tell you say, you know they will be here. Now for cost pass it cost. Now for take something stone pass it stone. So actually we need for actually mean them the messages that we will pass across, you know, the media houses, where they pass across now with communities. You know, we actually need for Minam. We need for Minam. You know, so now that's how they look at in that direction.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Ezekiel. You know, this election, it actually day now we all earn, and elect day now the mama them and the more because you know say they say we mama them now the second people them now the host after the para. And then get more time with really picking them than how the papa then can get time now us. Sure. So as much as them go get time for dinner markets, but the picking no go mind for can't find mama na markets because you go out for like get a small thing.
Sure.
Picking go prefer for go find in mama na markets than you go find in papa na office.
Yeah. Because
you know say we can't with mama it go benefit. So basically all they want to work in they do then sensitization. Or talk to young people then for stay away from violence. Then get for also try out and they see them for find a way where they go able for engage market women. They're very key to the development of we peace in this country.
Sure.
Because any kind of way you look at them, they all get picking them. They all actually get picking them. As much as you go say they get time for them picking them, but most of them they we then come on a morning, we then go to markets. Waiting the picking do, pass you can't take something on a market to go back. But let's say you don't engage them, you don't tell them, say, no, this particular time during the election, yeah, when I forget time with una picking them the more. Especially the boy picking them, for able to tell them, say, hey, the politician no can use you until you see how they suffer, see how they go, nobody know they help me. Now me they try for see you be who that you for be. Yeah. So therefore able for engage them so that they go get a mentality that their own picking them now they're really prone to renting there. You understand? Because when you imagine how some poor person go grab in the morning, waiting picking left do behind back, you don't know. First time we can call no more now and say, oh, you picking them a police custody or this, that, so. And because of the picking your own survival, now in that mama go don't come out, you don't go not it. So in all of the thing that we do in terms of engaging the people them for stay away from violence, then authorities were concerned, get for engage the market woman them. Sure. Engage with them, talk to them so that then serve go contribute for make sure say we get a peaceful election. Apart from just engaging them picking them, they also get for engage then the market woman them directly. Because we all know say market woman them now then quick for put them music where they go viral. We all know that. So then get for able for sensitize them say, as much as soon get for they make them music them do in this election, but when I create one way go make sure say we all maintain the peace. Exactly. One way not go provoke the other person for make you feel say you anchor out funny to a young candidate or so. All right, fumble them. We'll still continue with the election reporting, and now we want to go straight to one of we reporter them in the person of Aminata Koroma. I think say instead one for filing a report now the particular spots where it's in up. Hello Aminata and welcome to the program Current Event. Hello Aminata. Hello Aminata. Hello Aminata.
I don't see no go.
All right, fumble them. Hello Aminata.
Yes, Amadu.
All right, Aminata, hello and welcome to the program Current Event. For the benefit of the viewers, you have to tell them also you currently there and you go tell we who's you there now?
Yes, Amadu. I'm currently there Koroma right now.
Okay. So when I did at the Congo market and we see you get somebody near you there. Waiting when I want
Yes,
for you.
I get
I know say you want for interview.
Yes, I get somebody where they with me right now where I want for interview where a businesswoman and currently I dey with am. Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. You can tell family name.
Safino say.
Okay, Safino say. You see you get soap for sale, you know businesswoman. Now, how prepare una dey for this election?
Well, this election, yeah, once like where everybody be don register so peacefully, or so back for go vote, during that day when the time reach, you no go want no inch, you no go want no scratch, you no go want no fet. You don't go vote careful, go see just with peace. So you no go get problem with nobody.
Okay. Now I see you dey preach with peace. What you go want to tell family out there for let them go maintain the peace of the country during this election?
Okay. Wetin make we for maintain the peace because remember January 6 how we suffer for the war. Na make no one no war again at this country. Election people dey say no be dey during that war wey that war be dey. Na make some people dey desperate. For me right now, I want to tell everybody dem no allow war meet we again at this country for peace. January 6 who dey outside the war be dey. We no but carefully commode don't watch no ask to come people who say whether you can vote for whether it is no all man know whether you go vote for so go vote carefully commode with peace.
Okay, so wetin go be your message to them where dem picking them because this na election for make them go able for stay away from violence activity. Wetin go be your message to them picking them?
Well, wetin me dey tell them picking them, they na picking them. All of them dey talk some possible, they na picking them. Make dem no dey pan fet, make dem no dey pan run boku, clutch, no want that day. Don't go school, all man go sit down na your house because you na pikin. You be big person sef for go to go sit down serve food na your house. You pikin maintain yourself because you no go wan let parents get problem patap you sef no get no problem. But serve food because wetin kola is sweet, peace is fine na the country.
Plenty thank you for talk to TV and Africa Media. Well, Amadu, that's na one panel businesswoman dem na Ohoto market.
Go now.
Na that we get for sale.
All right. Thank you, Aminata, for that update there. Before you left, we just want to ask you some questions there with regards to the markets now. So how hello, you get me?
Yes, I dey get you, Ezekiel.
Yeah, so in as much as they go and interview people, what do people then say about the prices? What do they say towards that? Since when they come very close to election, they get anything when they say with regards to the prices of the thing that we they buy, the Maggi, the rest, pepper, fish, and all the other things that they.
Well, in as we go and interview them, we can get next conversation with them. And they say even though things are hard, then they go out in numbers for vote for them to vote because the vote they don't vote the vote na their right. So now that's what they tell me, and they say even though things are hard, but they go out in numbers for vote June 24.
Okay. So what did they say about them picking them? They can teach them, teach them about peace messages and their houses.
Yes, we get some where they talk say yes, they can reach to them, picking them, and they can tell them to stay away from violent activities.
All right. All right, Aminata. We tell you plenty thank you for the report and the way you filing. All right, fumble them. If you just join with the program, we watch the current events when they come to you on TDN Africa Media. And if fumble them know today, we reporters then they in the state of Freetown, especially for go visit the market woman them for know how them prepare for this coming election. And that now waiting plenty pandemic being gets for see. Lots of them they call for a peaceful election. This election really Ezekiel, it need to be a very peaceful election. We all know say one day we're not fighting in this country also because of election. You go get some violence tendencies, things that we don't happen, but for say we don't get the whole country for go divided because of election. You know when they happen. So we don't want for see them kind of situation then they safe. And then small fights will be known they happen safe. Let it not happen again. This particular time, yeah. So
yes, you're right. You rightly say something. Now that's we all they hope for, so that this election not make we go back also will be come out. And they tell you for free the kind of development will be they see in the country now. You know, from back we day into or go into war. You know, the educational systems, we don't see many establishments of the universities there, public, private, we don't see the infrastructure, we don't see get good buildings, we get good roads. So come on, if we say we go back into war, all of them things and they don't remember say then they are tricks for make we destroy them all. You know, so we all they wish let fet not there at all we go lead we to war. But I thank God the two major political parties yesterday don't kind of sign memorandum for like accept the outcome of the results.
yeah.
You know, whether you win or you don't win, you just get for accept because yesterday, don't sign them. But again, we still tell the citizens, Sierra Leoneans, say, let nobody not use you for go do any bad thing, because at the end of the day, now we say for suffer, because already they don't set, they don't prepare, they get all their money, then get a diplomatic passport.
Exactly.
Where anything will happen, then they go.
And just the fly out.
Yeah, then just the fly out and left way. So remember, say if they send you go do something bad and catch you there or something happen there, now you mama, you papa, your family, your wife, your pikin, your body, and we all get for suffer. And then all get for suffer to that way. The only suffering way they get, and for they make way, for they go to airport or access something where you go just fly out.
Yeah.
That kind of process they, I mean, sometimes go lead and you go suffer. But you not get no side for a run. You come up, as you come up from Frito, you go upline. Or upline, you come up Frito.
Sometimes you no go get transport for go upline.
Yeah, exactly. So because most cannot go run. Yes, most cannot go run. So you see, you know, find back law, we go to another war. Some of we not too experience the war, but what we read, you know, and we don't want for seeing any kind of thing. No one taste them.
Yeah.
Me, I don't want to taste them again, because it's very pathetic. You know, you see somebody then cut yarn and cut this and here, then, you know, a lot of things away, ugly things the way happen at the war. So we don't want for going to that again. But again, in as much as we talk about peaceful elections, you know, there are factors we need to think about. You know, and again, I make a thank God we then totally ban that street rally. But again, the one way then do that closure, get a place for do the gathering, instead we get another thing that we go prone to violence, you know. Especially where somebody not belong, you go see where a party color and go there, you know. Nami area, you know, boys and girls always say, this now election term and this now campaign term, so the hands are open. So whosoever they meet them, they don't belong to any political party. So any campaign term come and go well, any close, any this. So these are all factors we need for, I mean, take serious for, say, not to every campaign where they see people outside there, then are loyal members of that political party. No. You get some boys away like, then just they do them for make money. All that they hinder the peace of the elections, you know. And I think now that's I get for say for now, let we actually be mindful of them small things the way them boys and can talk around. You know, this is not the time for make money. And if you look at them, it makes sense. Now, whenever there is campaign, this is not the time where you see politicians, they kind of your area, they see, they interface, they talk one and one with them.
Yeah.
You know, they even pull physical money give, but once you don't get the position, you don't elect, you don't go, yeah. You know, they see them again. So it's like the youth themselves don't get that awareness, say, the only time they get interface with a politician are during campaigns. You know, so whatever thing where they come up for let the politician get what you want to get. So there is all tendency for let able for capture the minds of the youth in order for go do that in there, because now the only time that the way the youth self they make use of in order for get money, in order for, then waiting and don't do now, then money then they after, because they know say with all the promises where they can make, when they get the power, they know they see them and they know they fulfill them. So waiting themselves they do, and like then they go into agreements. I give the money, you achieve this thing for me. You can, okay, you say if you pay me which I want, then I'll do this thing for you. Something like that. So we need to pay attention to them small things there as we preach peaceful elections. I think we need to consider this one, Amadu.
No, I actually agree with you on that day, Ezekiel. All right, family, them. If you just join with the program where you watch now, current events where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Remember, say you self can be part of this program here. So by way where you go send your text message. So the number where they shown on the screen, or you call we as well. They pick your call, or you drop your comments now we comment section. Don't forget, this is now your independent, credible, and unbiased media house. They are so for you. And today we take a look at the current events them we don't happen now this we country Mama Salon. Today, the ECSL don't finally announce the PC MPs them. That now the permanent chief members of parliament we get for day now the next parliament we get for form after the multi-tier election come June 24. And if you then any of them chiefdom them or any of the districts we now una young permanent chief don't fortunate for win, call we. Say what you want for say about that particular election day. Describe the situation to we because we know the day. And we just there for give the report to fumble them. But back to the discussion of peace, Mr. Koroma, like you will say earlier on. You get this society, you don't say we commit ourselves to peace. Like so many treaties we don't sign to peace.
Sure.
We signed so many agreements. And over the past years, we don't need the top na the peace index. Although we not come down, but we know say within we country, we got a lot for do for maintain the peace. During this election, just like waiting people and they say, one of the things that we meeting say again, we get for avoid as a country. Now that one we get for do with tribe. Sure. That thing they eat into the fabrics of with democracy, with politics, and the unity and peace of the country. Sure. We really need for avoid that. Me and you no need for come out na the same tribe for make you help me. Sure. Me and you no need for come out na the same tribe for make I get for support you. I for support you based on what you they come with. Sure. We don't see already some politicians don't they preach them. Then supporters then don't they take them. And some of them then they go in that with peace. Sure. Then go really in that with peace. Then go in that the tendencies for make we get a peaceful election. Sure. Because last we no one forget tribal misunderstanding because of politics. We all come out from different backgrounds. We all come out from different tribes. But we all can meet in one church, one mosque, one school, one college, one workplace. Yeah. So we just get for continue for live in that kind atmosphere there. Salon a small country for law begin to unpick ourselves by tribe. Salon really too small for that. Because even the majority, where if you say that they're a majority, if you check them fine, they're a minority. Because 0.5% per Uda go say me na this tribe get another connection with another tribe. Yeah. So in short, for law we just say me na Sierra Leonean. Other than you boast of whose tribe or you boast of a region or whatsoever. Salon in go on before, and if we really want to get a peaceful election, we also get for resist from dancing and day. We for really try for resist anybody where they come for can say they can preach tribal business. Me, I can tell anybody, Ezekiel, when you they can campaign to me, as you begin history, you begin connect your history with tribe, with region, with district, and other yes for you. Sure. Me na me own policy that I deliberately no get yes for you. Because for me, not so that's not development. Sure. If not by we tribe, we know for the cry how this country is so. Because nobody know the way me think say tribe don't help us alone. Pass the one that we say no more, now that them for use for suppress other people their own life. If Papa God all they serve don't say to we, before we all equal. Why we need for bring tribe for begin to discriminate we self. Yeah. So during this election, now something another way we get for stay away from. Because the tribe business go come with big dumbolo in this country. Sure. And all man go suffer. Sure. All man go suffer. Because you they meet up people them always sabi talk tribe, we not to the tribe. But then just sabi talk the tribe. Sure. So we really get for stay away from that. The politician then get for stop them. We self when and then small supporter them. We self get for stop them. Because many times, after where the politicians can go commit themselves to peace, like where we two main party them, that is the All People's Congress and the Sierra Leone People's Party, flag bearer, then go sign the agreement and pledge themselves to peace. That person where they don't gather. In nobody's peace here where the empire don't go sign.
Now one question.
Now another question again where they ask. Sure. How them politicians here where they go sign them peace agreement they are? How they can try for publicize this agreement to them, supporter them? For say, hey, look, we don't go commit ourselves to peace, so through the people them were responsible for help we for develop this country. We don't go commit ourselves to peace to them. Do ya in self where they support we? In make sure say una not put hand panting we go bring Bombo Soro na the country. Yeah. Una make lane people them know that. Because like you say earlier on, not to go sign the agreement. The agreement, then can sign them. But how then they take this agreement to them party supporters from zonal level, constituency to executive level? For able for make sure say the supporters then realize say no, there is an agreement who don't sign, na this, and this we think say we for go by so that we go maintain the peace of the country. The politicians they really need for do that. They also get for stay away from them provocative. You hear what one mommy say. The last woman we reporter talk to, he say int. Person enough for pull in spine company. We all can remember a small parable they we big one and can say at no get bone. So Monday you talk small thing but in candidates, it go awire. It come out na hand because what happen, you don't church in your side. Yeah. So we get to be really careful when this election time don't come, how you they talk, what you they talk to person, not point finger upon person because you not say our party close. Then another thing again where we they miss as a society. Yeah. Some people them we don't do now as a country. Like, you don't forget independent opinion. Mm. If that opinion they know they in their favor, then they point finger at you. And it's bad as a society. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? Because that points finger, the moment you don't point finger at that person, you don't discriminate the person. You don't make the person don't feel like say, oh, what did this person think about me? So then I think them again will for stay off from during this election. Because it gets to say you the support, I get to say you the support, but one thing where we for respect now the fact say we all entitled to an opinion. So during this election, in a peaceful one, we forget respect for people their opinion, not pull in spam person, not talk against person in tribe, because the moment you try that, misunderstanding don't come. Yeah. Yeah. Misunderstanding don't come. Exactly. So you see. All right, family, them will still continue with the program, and we reporters them still there on the streets of Freetown, especially outside in the visits market, and them for know how prepared they for with election where they come this June 24, and how then don't they talk to them, picking them for stay away from violence during and after the election. The program still they continue. We go for a short break, and when we come back, we can continue with the program.
So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say all we want for sin. All we want for sin. All we want for sin. Vote without violence. Till the end they say all we want for sin. All we want for sin. All we want for sin. Vote without violence. Now not the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family. live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for sin. Vote without violence. All we want for sin. All we want for sin. Vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for sin. Vote without violence. All we want for sin. All we want for sin. Vote without violence.
All right, fumble them. Indeed, all we want for see during this election now a vote without violence. Ezekiel, you know, vote without violence is very, very important during this election, you know.
Sure.
We all need for no say. We just need for go vote. Come, you sit down and you host. You wait for the rightful authorities. We're supposed to announce the results. They announce, and then who that win? We all sit down back as a country. Peaceful one. All right, family, then we'll still continue with the program, and we want for check now. We inbox for see the messages we don't come in so far, and we get Alpha Amadu Ba. He said, good afternoon at TDN Africa Media. We say one for say good afternoon, Alpha Amadu Ba. He said the next government need to fix the economy. That's now a suggestion. Alpha Amadu Ba again say the best way to avoid war is to preach peace. Indeed. That's also Ezekiel. Sure. One best way for avoid war. Now for just continue for preach peace. We not get for tired for the talk about peace. So the day where we go vote. So they announce the person we supposed for rule this country according to how we vote. Then we go preach the peace. We go continue for preach the peace. Alpha Amadu Ba also say, he said, thank you for the show, current events. Well, thank you for always being one of we esteemed followers. Continue for the following as we did also, for they bring you one of the most, I don't know how to say himself, but continue no more for the follow TDN Africa Media. We always get surprise package for it. You don't know how current events come out. We just boss with a normal. Well, because we did also for the Guna independent, credible, and unbiased news. Yes. We will continue with the text messages. And again, Mamadou Ba, I think Mamadou Ba now insists the comment session today.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, he now insists the section. He said, Sierra Leone was known as a peaceful country as they love each other, but Sierra Leone was now a loving tribe and religion tolerance. Sierra Leone, he said, they know we for be a peaceful country. Yeah. They know we for be a religious tolerance country. A country where, like, we be ourselves, we can pass certain thing them. Yeah. And I want to agree with Alpha Mamadou Ba on that angle there. He said again, please, politicians and people, let's avoid tribal talk and love each other. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. We just have to. We just need we avoid then tribal sentiments. Tribal sentiments in order to help nobody. And if we continue on that trajectory, we go bien wise other country then we go before. Oh. We get for really avoid that day. Alpha Mamadou Ba says, stop the hate and love each other in Sierra Leone. People of Sierra Leone, please let's love and respect, humble each other. And I think I want to agree with him. Sure. Love and respect, they go together. When you like person, you for respect that person there. Yeah. Because respect is not something we're very reciprocal. If you respect somebody, the person they respect you back. Sure. If you love somebody, the person they love you back. So because the two them very relative so far, we want to agree with Alpha Mamadou Ba say you're right that we get for love and respect one another as citizens of the state. We want to continue for the sending on our messages now the program as we read them out because TDN Africa Media always there for to bring you independent, credible, and unbiased news. We reports are then still there in the streets of Freetown, and now they then they now another market area, usai the one for filing the report. Hello, Sylvia, and welcome to the program Current Event. For the benefit of you viewers, you want to tell we usai una day currently.
Well, Fambulem currently within the Kuto Road Market. Usai, we don't get too many talk with Makitum and them, and we get people that we want to send messages out there for the reunion.
Hello, Sylvia, we not get you, we not hear you.
Within a Kuto Road Market currently, Usai, we get Makitum and we want to send messages to Sierra Leonean.
All right, well, una get the platform and una can do una interviews now.
Hello, ma'am. CDN Africa Libya, and we get the program going on today. What's your name?
Hello, Sylvia.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to make sure say you talk a little bit louder, and then as well as the possible way the interview for talk loud a bit because we're not hear you now.
Okay. What's your name, ma'am? Mommy John, please talk louder.
Mommy John.
Okay. Well, family, are there so with Mommy John. Mommy John, you get anything you want to tell family concerning this election?
Take this opportunity to talk to Sierra Leone because we all our family. Let election not divide me. We pray that election will be peaceful.
What message you get for send to the young boy and young girl the way they out there concerning the election?
Let them maintain themselves.
What message you get for Bibi Guane because who send and they
Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia.
Because
Amadu, yes?
Yeah, we hear you well like you they say hello and yeah to we, but we not hear the woman where you the interview at all not, and family them go really want for you waiting they say. We don't know if you go mind for sort yourself out back and then you can call me back to the program.
I not get you.
All right, famble them. That's now we reporter Sylvia John. Then they now the Kuton Road Market. Usai, then they try to get the opinion of business women, Makitum and them to be specific, follow all understand them. As to how prepared them they for this election, especially in the area of talking to them, picking them for stay away from violence during this election and after the election. We reporters then they na the Kuto Road markets now, them being earlier on the na the Congo markets and now then they na the Kuto Road markets. And today now for just check on them for see how prepared themselves they now for this election and how they don't they talk to them, picking them. But make sure say we maintain peace during and after the election. We want to switch the camera back to them and hello. Hello, Ibrahim. Hello, Ibrahim.
Yes, Amadu, I get you now clearly.
All right. For the benefit of reviewers, you want to tell Fambo them now whose location on a day right now?
Yes, we presently in our Kuto Road market. You can see with the camera they pick me clearly. The market woman and them they inside the marketplace, so them we don't come outside. They inside now. For go and talk to them. So we Kuto Road presently. We don't come out Congo market. We Kuto Road presently.
All right. We want to
Hello.
tell you plenty thank you for the moves the owner they make so far. How you go describe the situation around the Kutu Road markets right now, especially when I go talk to them on election preparedness?
Exactly. We talk to them, then get a message back to them saying just like how we talk to some of the market women in Congo market. Then say what then Akutoro, then say then a peaceful market woman, then ready for abide to the election laws and regulations that they don't put. But then they cry for free and fair elections. Like how the Congo market woman they say, then just want a government where they come and give them better economy, where they will get then go do the market peacefully, where they will get sell. Then another they cry for them, so they will able get sell at the market. Because presently for let them get sell now because every other thing where they go buy today we can tomorrow at different price. We go buy and say we can tomorrow at different price. So now the own message and they will send to the government are with them.
Okay, so then which to the government are waiting now that they will get control over the economy, especially on their own commodities where they sell, right?
Exactly, that's not the real message. They say they need peaceful elections when are the ultimate goal, but then self need a better economy, but they will get a better trade place, they'll be able to make profits and they will better than family then with them as well.
Okay, we all know say Kutoro na a very common market to people them, especially those where they come out na office normally in the past along that particular area they for able for buy thing them. How the environment look like day right now in terms of people that where they can buy?
Like how you just mentioned, you know, say now working class more in Canada, the Kutoro market, though they can get some people in Bako they can join there. But right now, you know, say now working hours, most of the people they come no come yet, according to them. It's now in the evening they can get better sell and more people than they can because of let's say the working class market. But presently the market say peaceful one, all man focus by market, they relax and the same message like how normal they say most of them some of them no want for the camera they no want talk to the camera but they talk to we like oh they go and meet them and say yes we serve like this and this one right now we know they get the kind sell will be they get and now the elections there so the best way they can do now for them get a peaceful elections and let a better government with or get a better economy come and save them from the situation with them deeper.
Okay. So far, this particular market here, we almost say now one of the markets them where they under the city council. And
Exactly.
we know say the city council we don't do plenty development them for them. The people that mention them kind of thing then they like on a rich day.
No, this wouldn't the term will commit them so now because previously I don't the Canadian market for can interview some of them and they talk about what the city council will do. But today on they not talk about city council and other thing. You know say na election ten this and then say no one mix for talk about any city council. What think you know about this na election ten and how we will get peaceful elections and go vote for them think say good for them. They go vote for them and think say good for them and what go come with the development wey they want for the market and you know say how people to hold market dey dey outside the street and then get a bigger space inside some of them they put the market there.
All right, Ibrahim, thank you for filing that report today. And we'll go ready for connect now anytime we in a get somebody with feel free for talk to TDN Africa Media Live.
Okay. Okay, just to update you, we'll come and reach out to people. Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you. All right, fumble them back to the studios and wanna welcome back to the program where you watch now current events where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Remember, say you self can be part of this program here, so by way where you go send your text message to the number where they shown on the screen, or you drop your comments now we comment section. We go read them out and then we make you self your own views be heard at the program. Of course, Ezekiel, we don't agree with you. We reported in the filing, especially from the Kuto Road markets now.
Yeah, sure. I believe say from we reporter Ibrahim, he talk about the price of the commodities where the traders they complain of. So I believe say that the wishes now forget a best or presidents will go come and address that issue there. And that one day we all affected. You know, today we go buy some, you go buy Maggie, we go the next day, you don't go up. So I think this now a call to concern for all of we now. The prices of commodities, stable now currently as we look at price. It's in there they go. So I think the politicians themselves, when they listen, we, CDN African media, these are some of the things that we are going for going to proper, And I just want come back to the declaration of the paramount chief the way ECSL don't do. Just one of months day before we left our area there, and looking at the successful of then paramount chiefs there, we don't succeed. But as we read just now, I finally say the invalid votes them too boku, and that's the hinder the process of the elections. If up to now we don't vote for elections, some man don't vote for plenty years, but we still get problem with this issue of invalid vote. Maybe there is enough time not there at all for ECSL for really educate people on how for votes. Because every election where ECSL they conduct, you must get invalid votes there. I don't think so any election day where ECSL don't conduct, where they see invalid votes at the end of the elections. This is very, very I don't know how to describe it, but actually find the process of elections wherein they come up with a lot of invalid votes. Some people and they even though they don't vote, but I think as time they go on, say this 5 years thing, people they forget. And say every year they can do their adjustment on how for vote.
Exactly.
So those adjustments, ECSL na their own area than they for come to the lowest person and educate and provide education on how they for really vote, really cast them vote, so that at the end of the day, we don't go get the issue of invalid votes. When I read just now, a lot of invalid votes then day, And again, I find out say most of the chiefs, the paramount chiefs that were represented, the chiefdom in the parliament, I don't see any female paramount chief. So that they tell you say there is still this limitation of female representative na the aims of affairs. We still get this problem. All of this where they pull or the one that will succeed. And so man there. What you do with the woman? What's wrong with them? They're not capable, for all them positions they are. These are the questions where the woman necessarily asks. We don't see any when a woman where they represent the district in the parliament. So this is a call to concern. We still get this kind of imbalance, something where they go on at the governance. And again, if I can come inside the issue of tribalism and these elections where they go on now, that one is very evident. A friend of mine, he don't struggle, he don't graduate from college and he qualify, getting paper, he get experience because say now job. They don't want to know whether he just graduated, then they put experience there. But this friend of mine gets a lot of experience, 3 years experience of the job. And it is study one of the ministers in Pekin, where he happened to say, when them then succeed in terms of governance, and the mother of the child, where they study, they recommend the teacher. They study, just imagine a graduate, we're not in the area, but just like, one sit down idle. So he decided to go study this minister in Pekin. Just for let him recommend the teacher to one of him Pekin. tell him, say, count his CV, you go through, he say, you qualify, so count his CV. And this that you make. So he call himself, he say, okay, tell me small thing about yourself. So he call outside there, he show your name. You know, and they tell you Amadu, that's the end. You know, and they see the lady, you know, and they get from her again, you know, and they get any feedback. You know, until when the pikin way they study, tell and say, you know, no say, you and that person, they will not see one side. You know, so come on. So if you trace the history of now they tell you, say, now because of the person, you know, belong to that particular tribe, at the end of the day, you don't get the job, they don't get them. You know, so these things are evident every day. When they see them, if you don't see them, then they tell you them. Me, I don't see them, they don't tell me them. You know, so this issue of tribalism, just like you say, it go right inside with democracy, and it surface right now. It is surface. Any side you go, even in the church, you see them, and even the mosques, you go now then small group them. You can't believe, even then small elections where they go on at the schools them. Then they look at you, this tribe will say you come out.
And it's bad.
And when they find out that this tribe come out, you find out say all the supporters there, then they link to their own tribe. You know, so it very, if we not deal with them, I don't know which side is alone they go, but we really need to deal with this tribalism. It affects you so much. You get some people that will not go by down there. That is excellent of them, but I tell you, say some people, if you not belong to them, then tribe, obviously, if you're not job, you know they get them.
No, it's true.
If you're not offensive, you defend for other one incident back be happen. This guy didn't look for place so much. It is strained for place. The side will say go for get place. They ask them for in tribe. What's not in tribe? So it's like this thing, it don't they affect we. What thing rentage get for do it the tribe? What thing get for do it me tribe if I one can lodge in a place? If I don't qualify for pay the rent, the money where you ask me for, what thing tribe get for do it me? You know, so this is very disturbing.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
Very disturbing.
All right, Fumble them. The program current events still they continue, and we get reporter now in the person of Ibrahim Lamin Conte. We want for Giri reports from the Kuton Road market, and we see deal to one market woman where he want for interview live, and we send the camera to them now. Hello, Ibrahim, and welcome to the program current events.
Yes, Amadu, thank you for having me.
Okay,
Hello.
so we see you get somebody near you where you want for interview. You can go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, say we still there at the Kuto Road market. We don't come out inside. We don't come at the side of the market where they come for talk to this market woman all the near we, but we go come and tell people in name and what in they do. Hello, welcome to TD in Africa Media.
How do you do?
You can tell family in name if you don't mind.
Yes, I'm in our plus.
Yeah, you say na name our plazas. So our plazas, how you prepare for these upcoming elections? When at 28 days we get as Sierra Leoneans then for go and cast your vote for vote who they want vote for. You as a market woman, how you prepare for these elections?
Well, I prepare good. Go take you know, my God spare will be a long life. Yeah, I'll make it easy. Then how much I want to can say for come bad, more openly. Lord, one peaceful. But as for me, I'm ready for vote. I don't go take my ID card. I will talk to another company. I dey beg them for God. Then I will take the ID card there, follow vote.
And you dey talk for peaceful or get a peaceful elections. So wait now you message or who that you don't talk to for there as a citizen past and in a market woman they come in contact with so many people every day. So how you dey do am for tell people about the peaceful message where you get?
Well, you only they call me customer, they ask them. If them be registered, they don't go take the ID. Some man they say yes, some man they say no. But me not say na lie, they go take am. So I dey tell them, say, look, let we all vote. So I dey talk to them, fine. They go make it easy for you.
I don't know say these elections not to do or die. Na elections, one person must win and get a loser as well. So wetin na your message for the people wey go say this like this don happen so me I no dey gree and wetin you wan do na faith for let peace not dey na dis country. Wetin na your message to dem people dem dey?
Well, me, I no fit say the fact makes sense. So anybody will get common sense. If you don't say na blah blah then they give na this then they give, let them give chance. Without them forgive, let them get as they peaceful. And then me they talk to them. Without the one key, then get out they blame.
You talk about whether dem wan give, but I believe say na vote people dem dey vote and na who that get the highest vote go be the victor.
Now vote and the vote.
Yeah.
Who that get the highest house, who that get the highest, I only give. That's me.
Kuto market that mention that wey dey Kuto market who don talk say who don get the highest from the vote selling gear and then win so peace go reign. That na your message, Amadu.
All right. We see the excitement in our plazas. The name Force alone gets in your vibe as how we the young people like normally say. Our plazas. Any inputs been so straightforward, and we want for tell on plenty thank you for one of the filing the reports there. When I continue for they bring in more as when they get people them we want for talk to TD and Africa Media.
And the message and get for TV and viewers them.
Okay, I think Ezekiel want to ask a question.
Yeah, Ibrahim. Our plazas. Anyway, I like the name. Maybe you go ask our plazas how much they sell in plazas. So we know the status of plazas now.
I want to know how much you sell the plazas. They like the name our plazas. So how much you sell the plazas?
Yeah.
Let me plazas the KK, the big tie. I get 15. Cassava leaf 3,000, 5,000. KK 5,000 green, 5,000 sour, 5,000.
And Famble use the price.
Wow, family no yeah, but why let you do review for we?
Yes, let me get you clear.
No get review
Analyze
from you.
the prices for
Analyze the prices.
Yes, I believe say like how I don't mention it gets by category. Like how the plazas boku now so the amounts they go up. It gets from 3,000, 5,000, 15,000 as long as how the tie day. You say how the tie day now so then they now so in the sell the plazas.
I say the crane at 15,000. Is correct?
You get 3,000 as well. How the tie big now so in they sell anyone for the plazas the way you want.
Okay. All right. So don't get you from 3,000 upward now.
Quantity plus.
All right.
All right, fumble them. That's now we reporter Ibrahim Lamin Conte. We been to talk to somebody we say in him our plazas. And our plazas already don't tell we say in bingo register. He bingo collecting voters ID card and now he waits for that day where in the go vote. And instead of sending you a peaceful message. So you see, everybody wants a peaceful election.
Exactly. Even them, they want this is where they sell the plazas them. Thank God we get our plazas. And I believe say the plazas woman they sell don't you read and comping plazas.
Yeah.
And
plazas woman.
Yeah, plazas woman.
Yeah.
So this event, if everybody, which are they see the atmosphere of the elections, everybody just understand what they go on. You know, this social media, it don't create a kind of positive impact that some man don't even get time for this in radio, but it'll open a phone, it'll get the messages, you know, it'll get the message. So everybody know how we are. Even our plazas where you think say maybe Makituma, he didn't have corner, he did with them plazas there, you know. But look the contribution we give. So this now for just also tell the plazas woman the way they say the plazas across the country for say on ourselves get for promote peace and not be crime particular or violence particular and not allow you begin for go do anything, you know. This is the time for monitor you begin, you boy begin, especially the boy begin because now they can late in the streets, you know, and also you girl begin, don't forget. talk to them. Wait locally before they left them. Call them, talk to them, get a meeting with them. Ask them what are their needs. Provide at least, if not all, but give them small thing where they go ease out the movement. Because the election process, you never can tell. So on side and they trap them. So it take time.
Yeah.
The trap catch you, then you don't suffer.
The good they say so no more about the election traps. There are lots of election traps, and once one for non-permanent trap, then they.
Exactly.
We know, just like if there is a concern just now about the fact that they get too many void votes.
Yeah.
Just in a paramount chieftaincy, paramount chief members of parliament election.
Exactly.
We don't be getting a huge numbers of voting. Then I really tell you, say, more education really needs to be done on elections, especially in the area of voting. But me not think so for left landing no more with ECSL. Now the political parties, which make me emphasize on the political parties, because now they go get for cry whilst the other go to celebrate. So before una go cry, una begin to educate una supporters them on how for votes. Because a man out of excitement, one day I see out somebody, he say, like I don't tire with this person here so. Say what they go, and they write X in face first. They go correct now that one. I say, well, your votes don't void though. Exactly. But that is to just, that enough for just tell you, say, people that are really ignorant of so many things where they happen around the voting process.
Exactly.
Even on this PR,
sure.
say today people them still get out on this PR system. Some man still defend and difficult. And one area where they get for try for emphasize, now the fact that you no get forget person in face for member of parliament.
Sure.
Then as until them for make clear. Because what me paddy me they pull a joke one day. And say some man where all the paper where see the particular, you begin look for face. Say when you not see face, you go left the paper back to the one day, say face not there. So before we go see them sing them day, and it's true. Because inside the person something when I don't get the paper, you know focus to than it. They go inside the corner outside supposed to go casting ballots.
Yes.
Then as you open the paper, you see say you not see face, they go back, you say I not see face. So then therefore they get this back and forth. But before they not get that, let them not get them back and forth, then they or let them challenges, then they not pop up during the day of election. They party them. Then for work together with ECSL and other election management bodies for educate their supporters on how for vote. On how for vote. And if the party them for take them, let them start by zonal. Then get them zonal executive to constituency level. Now then want them there for the engage in them community sensitization now, teach the people them how for vote and all that. And we just believe, say, very soon the ECSL go come out with the sample.
Yes, because I want robots.
Yes, that's again it's very important that people then try to get a sample. How then get for day na the ballot paper. That is if you get for be alphabetical, let people then don't know say whether they A or B or C or J or K or whatsoever go know who side then go fend themselves and the ballot paper and then go start to educate their supporters them now. The program where you watch fumble them if you just they join we now current events where they come to you on TDN Africa Media inside the current events program. We can look at the thing that way we know say they perhaps now we can't see right now. We get to reporters them within at the streets of Freetown, especially in the market areas right now. They ask markets woman there on them preparedness for the multi-tier election where they come June 24, especially on how they talk to them, picking them for stay away from violence during and after the election. Remember, say you self can be part of this program here, so by way where you go send your text message to the number where they shown at the screen, or you drop your comments now we comment section. And don't forget, if you just join we today at the first time, you not like or subscribe you to channel. We dey beg you now. We want to make you do that. Share this platform to you different forums. You party them. You know got the benefits from reliable, credible and unbiased news, independent news from we, then you know, other person benefit too.
No.
You know, find self. God self no go gladdy for you.
Exactly.
So as you don't discover we for be the most independent, credible, and unbiased media house, share the link with your party.
Exactly.
Encourage them for follow this medium.
Exactly.
Because we there so for bring you nothing but independent, credible, and unbiased news. We still continue with the program, and we want to take a short music break, and we go come back.
Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence, vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say, vote without violence, vote in peace, vote without violence. Till the end they say, all we want for sin, vote without violence, all we want for sin, all we want for sin, vote without violence.
All right, fumble them indeed. All we want for seeing a vote without violence come June the 24th, where we go select the leader where we think say for lead we for the next 5 years. And if fumble them know, we get reporters and then they on the streets of Freetown, Uside, and then at different markets there now, they filing the reports, especially for check on them for know how they prepare for this election and how then don't they advise them picking them for stay away from violence. And on the line now, we get one of we season reporter them we now Aminata Koroma with it on the line. Hello, Aminata, and welcome to the program. Hello, Aminata. We kind of not get you now the studio. We still not hear you. We want me to sort them out and then you call me back. All right, fumble them. Welcome back to the program where you watch now current events where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Remember, say you self can be part of this program here, so by where you go send your text message to the number where they shown on the screen, or you drop your comments now we comment section. So, hello, Aminata.
Yes, Amadu.
All right, Aminata, you're welcome to the program current event.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Una dey na the Kuto Road Market. Una still dey na the Kuto Road Market?
Yes, Amadu, we still there na the Kuto Road Market. As Fambulem we know, we've been there na the Congoton Market. Now we don't come na the Kuto Road Market. And we don't talk with plenty market woman and market man them.
All right, so describe the situation in that particular area they also you there right now.
Yes, Amadu, the market woman them and the market man them, then say they get message for the big one them. They say now to them the violence they get a message to them, and then the market woman and they ready for vote, and they ready for go cast them vote and work out peaceful one. And then they tell the politician them whether for lead them, make them themselves lead them in the right direction. And same way so let them fight for make the economy reach to them the small one. Then when they done there so.
So one of the key call you say then they wish that the next governments could make a favorable economy for we all, not so.
Yes, Amadu.
And in terms of business, how they say business look like for them right now?
Well, they say business very slow as people them where then they come when they come first for can ask for the prices, then can where the prices, where how the prices been there not to so a day. So man, we can buy today, we can buy 5 million. So tell we go tomorrow, the prices don't change. The prices don't go 6 or 7 million. That they make business slow for them. So then they call on Papa government to look into the economic issue so that then go get a better living condition at this country.
All right, Aminata, Fambul want for know which are your assessment between the two markets on don't go, the Congoto and the Utorodo Sauna Desona. How you assess the differences in terms of pricing, in terms of the messages the way the market woman and market man then give?
Yes, Ezekiel, by way of assessing them, the yanda where we go, then be the grumble. Then they grumble, and even when you say when we come, then they grumble, say they no go, then they get too much profit. So then they get too much profit. And the market woman and market man, and they say they're not really happy. But that not mean say they they go for go vote. Then they go for go exercise them right for vote as a citizen of Sierra Leone. As na that, since they want a change, then just need for go vote.
Okay, as then market people them, they all know say that they in a different sides. You're not able to ask them how then they cope with themselves now that this go no say midday under, then the other person no say midday obaya. You're not able to ask them how then they able to cope with themselves in that kind of situation.
Well, some of them can talk say that they vote that some of them can talk say that they talk with them, they company them. Like if in terms of prices, sometimes maybe then they go don't go buy in a shop or then they go don't go buy outside. So if they can't get a different price, then they make the buyer them they get different intentions, say they want they also then they like so they can come together as one, talk to them company so that they go able for meet up and sell the things them as one price.
Okay, the question now before asked politically, how tolerant them be to one another and other markets day? Then don't talk anything like that from what you don't find out.
Yes, Amadu. Then they talk that. Then the market woman and market man, they say then all then they against violence and then politically tolerant because so way then they are so then get APC, then get SLPP, then get PMDC, then get ADP, all sorts of political parties then supporters then I also. But when they can market, na market they can do. That they not go put no politics between the vicinity na yaso because they want peace.
All right, Aminata, we want to tell on plenty thank you for waiting around the filing the reports there because we not get much time na the program again and we want to say plenty thank you to Una for Una go out there for go get the views of citizens concerning, especially Makituma and them concerning we election where we forget June 24. We want to say plenty thank you to Una for the reports there.
Thank you for getting me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Aminata, and we're proud of now.
Yeah, thank you to we reporting team because I mean this one year so today look fast from Congo town.
Yes.
Then don't reach now in Kuto Road. And that's very swift. But this now waiting TD and Africa Media Day or so for. We they go with the mic. So who that them really we think say the people need for a reform, especially the one them where they in authority. We are waiting Aminata say in the analysis way be the give after we don't talk to the Makituma and them. Most of them ready for get a peaceful election, ready for go vote and come back na their house and sit down. Most of them ready for be tolerant to each other inside the market side and defend themselves, regardless of who side and defend themselves. Most of them also they play a patriotic role by talking to them, comping them. Say, oh, you go buy this way, but nothing say for sell this way. Oh, all sell this way. You know, that's again they tell you say they're self na partners of development.
Yeah.
You know, and then really they do well. But one of the key things then they call on the politicians for help them control the price. Especially when they go by for cancel. Now from them small penny where they go by to them, now then they get their own survival.
Exactly.
You know, but really, Ezekiel, easy.
Exactly.
Easy right now because every other day where you go to market, price they increase.
Exactly.
Basic price they increase every day. Them basic thing there. You cannot imagine. Say where you go, your bus where you be the buy today, so say them put 6 for 1,000. You know they again. Now one small one where you know go even before put span sardine and then they sell 1,000 leons. And all of them thing there are where people then think of them is seeking. But the one thing again one like parameters and analysis we make. As much as we get things them being difficult every day, but people then no say that them franchise for go votes.
Sure.
People then still are we are say them for go votes. Because eventually all of them gumbo are all the gumbo. So we are only able for effect change for votes.
Sure.
So we are glad of the fact say people then no say them for votes as not the fundamental and franchise for votes.
Sure. Yeah, I agree with you, Amadu. Myself, I learned a lot from Aminata analysis. And one of the things that we are learning is the petty traders and they're so united in terms of pricing. You know, even though the price continue for the increase, but they're able to unite together and sell a particular thing at one price, at one cost, you know. So, and they say they make the buyer. Sometimes the buyer can say, it asking company, how much they sell this now, of course. How much they sell this now, bacha. How much they sell this? And they tell you, say, now the same thing, yeah, they are now the same thing, and they sell the same price, the same everything. So, I think they're so united for like, able to forgive the same price over them and things where they sell. And one thing back we I learned from Aminata analysis that, like you mentioned, with all these difficulties surrounding the economy in our country, people still ready for take the risks for go vote. Why I use the word risks? Because some man also tormented of the economy, some man really vexed. But with all that, they take the zeal. It go register, it go to the extent collecting a voter ID card, you know. With all the issues around, even the ID card, some man they see, you know, they see whether I face this, but the people they still get the energy, go collect that card, we see in face, it discouraging, but they still take the risks for go do all of that. Because why I think say they do this? Now because now the only way this for change somebody in power.
Yeah.
You know, because if you not vote, how you go able to change me? If you not can vote. Yeah, if you sit down, you not can vote, then that one way support me, ain't ready for can vote for me. Yeah, there is tendency for that go back. And when I go, I mean, somehow not just easy for let change. It still continue for they do what they got for do.
Yeah.
And also like they not say now the only way that they for able for change somebody now the seat of power through the ballot box. So I believe say and the people in the market human and themselves ready for the elections, and from all the reporting way meet we in the studio, they preach peace, election peace.
Yeah.
And which is very good. And I believe say the big one in the area, say we the people that we the commoners, we don't ready for promote peace, and we don't want anything where they go bring to we for let them and smuggle out the peace of this country. We don't want for a say and somebody can meet. I want for believe say I don't know, but maybe they go sabing, but I just want like anyone pan away they meet me say go do this, then I'm ready for expose. If we begin to expose them, I think then go, you don't think say Amadu then go reduce? Or
No, then go reduce.
Yes, they don't go even get the mind for meet young people.
I honestly agree with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I honestly
that
agree
meet me with this kind 50 million, 100 million. Come on, I'll take the money, then I expose you. I say now you can't give me this money for go do so thing.
True.
You know, so if we begin to just like the movies there where I can watch on how they can promote against violence and elections, free violence elections. I believe if we learn from them one day, I mean, we able to maintain we own. You know, we are in the politician they left in Pekin. They give them good education. They feed them well. They lay down an AC room. They go the extra mile for make a family happy. Then they go use you. They give small money. They go use you for endanger your life. In the process, you die there, or in the process, you get injured, or in the process, I mean, something else they happen to you.
True.
Then Pekin innocently, they sit down a comfortable place. They watch TV. They wait for them Papa win. Then they go enjoy all the taxpayers who money will they pay for tax.
Exactly.
The money we go to we who for benefits. Then they go risk your life for just that small money where they give. This because this is small money there.
A small money.
And compare the service when they render to the young picking them.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much value the young picking there that they not get mind send them to forgo do some of them have work there. You know, so this we serve the join, you know, the trader then, you know, for promote peace. Yeah. You know, and see how we elections will come out peaceful one, and we all laugh to ourselves. And if at the end of the outcome of the elections, we congratulate ourselves. Yeah. And they say, okay, kudos, even though you try, but I mean, I learned from Kenya, the president, way at the end of the day, when he win elections, he called the party, he called everybody. In fact, then go into fasting, then fasted for the country, then call everything, then they really then make sure say the grievance is done, you know, then come together for promote the country. So I think we look forward to this one. That at the end of the day, when they pronounce the elections, we see this party can say congratulate to each other, and we now see courts again.
No. Court case. Yes, of course, because you know, say exactly. The court case, Nike normally waste with time. Yes. And like you say, no more is Ezekiel. We get for really try for maintain the peace. Exactly. The maintenance of peace during and after this particular election will become a pivotal to the next developments where we all the yearn for. Exactly. Because if we not get peace in this country, whatever developments we get, it will just go down the drain. Sure. So all the efforts we don't put together as a country, politically, culturally, traditionally, all the efforts and we for try for invest them in peace. Sure. Because peace is very key. Peace is very key. Now only when we peaceful as a nation, now we go able for get foreign investors for come now we country. Now only when we peaceful as a nation, now we go able get international partners for collaborate with the government for help for develop we country. Exactly. But if we not get peace, then we doom as a country. So we the beg people them do ya. Now continue for maintain the peace, just like waiting the market woman then say today. Remember how now they one then they now then can make me you to enjoy. Yeah. All the salt and pepper we put now we belly, now then can go buy and too. So all the salt and pepper we will only put that we belly and don't go back today. They advise we now. They say, do you how long of it? This election for be peaceful. And una the big one them, una where the top on top we. Do you and I get this message? If we were they don't get one the peace, una not can ignite we for war. Yeah. Because it no go born good picking. We know say una set for fly out of the country like what my colleagues say earlier no more. But we wish anybody who go meet go expose una. Like waiting me colleagues suggest so no more. Me anybody who come meet me, I expose you. Sure. I expose you. And we encourage the youths man there. Anybody come meet you, say for go fet, expose them. Because not only right thing they do. That person will go tell him picking for comfort program. It's not possible. Alright, fumble them. Now you saw the program current events. Go get for left for today. We want for tell we fumble them we on the view. We plenty thank you. For we not only watch the program and send on comments them in. We tell on thank you for not only follow TDN Africa Media. Continue for the watch this medium as we dare so for they bring you independent, credible and unbiased news. We wait on the bring the program cancel. In me name na Amadu Esbadi say tata.
And my name na Ezekiel Amadu Koroma. We say thank you now for listening to TDN African Media, and we love you now, we bless you now. So please stay tuned as we bring you now more information. Not the one of the best station in the country. Thank you so much, and we love you now. Bye bye.
TDN they say all we want for see. All we want for see. All we want for see.
Oh, thank you.
Now not the time we for better we country. We for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want to tie by division. All we want for see, vote without violence, vote in peace.